Welcome to Beyond Our Focus. I'm Stefan, this is Amanda, and this is I'm Not Sorry for Chasing My Dreams. And you shouldn't be either. No matter if it's podcasting, acting, teaching, or opening a food truck, chase after your dreams. Chase after them till the end. No matter what they are important, and they are awesome. Today is February 22nd, a Friday, and as it's stated here, we're going to be talking about chasing your dreams, pursuing what makes you happy.
Yes, this one's going to be a little bit longer, you guys.
Yeah, we don't like putting this one together. It just seems like it's going to be a little longer, hopefully not a lot longer. The goal is not to hopefully ramble too much, but I don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we're kind of going off a timer here because we decided not to grab it.
Of course not. Why would we do that?
But this one's gonna be a little bit closer to home, so it's gonna be a personal journey because we are currently chasing our dreams. So,
most definitely. So we'll start with the first little point that I have on here, and it is ask for help.
It just because it's your dream doesn't mean that it's not shared with anybody else, and it also doesn't mean you're not going to need a hand now and then.
You can't be scared to ask for help, and you can't be scared to get that inevitable no, because you definitely will.
Oh yeah, rejection is going to be all around you. Some people are not going to get it.
No, not even a little bit. So ask for help.
Ask for advice too.
Help, advice. These things, I mean, you're going to get negativity and you're going to get no's, but doing something, almost anything, is easier with a little help.
Yes, and sometimes hearing no prepares you for things to come.
So, we'll move on. Change is inevitable, so try not to be scared of it. Change.
Yes.
Change.
Change is inevitable, and the fact that even there's going to be small changes, there's going to be big changes. Sometimes you have to make huge changes even just to jump into your dreams.
Yes, as you go with us. For me, it was figuring out how to actually be on the camera at all. Not being terrified to hear my own voice on the camera. A lot of people don't like their own voice. Yeah. It's something you don't hear very often unless you hear it played back on something, and it's just like, ooh, I don't like that.
Yeah. You pretty much one of those times when you're like, if that's what I really sound like, I am so sorry. And I shouldn't be, but I am.
I'm terribly sorry that I sound horrible to everybody. But so there's changing in general. There's me getting in front of the camera. There was me asking for help. There's getting things to film. There's getting a camera. I got a computer. I've tried to set up things and move things. And
there's coming up with ideas. That happens all the time. It's also just, even in our earlier process, we went through so many changes. We started out with 4 people.
Yes, 4 people.
4 people. It didn't quite work out.
We lost one pretty quick.
Yes.
Then we lost the other one not too terribly long after that.
So then it was 2, and then we had a third person for a brief moment, and we lost them too. It turns out lots of work involved, and some people just don't have the time for it.
Which will be a point here in a moment as well. So, yeah, lots of change. It went from where we're filming now to filming over somewhere else to filming in a storage shed to coming back and filming here again. So.
Yeah, we didn't really outright say that, but if you guys watched our episodes suddenly change to like a wooden plank background, we were in a storage shed with no AC.
Yeah, not the best place, not our best moment, but that is what it was.
We worked through it.
We did work through it, and we're back with air conditioner. It's so much nicer now.
Especially being in the South, just no.
So, moving on to the next one is there is no perfect time to start. So start now. And that is so true. It's not even funny. You're never going to have the perfect anything to start. You're not going to have the best camera or the best microphone or the right person or anything. And it's easy to keep putting it off because, it's just not the right time.
Yeah. There's never going to be that perfect moment. And so many times you hear people say that, it's it's not quite the right time right now. And it's like, no, it has to be, because this could be your only time.
There is no right time.
Yeah.
There's only start doing it. And start doing it as soon as humanly possible. Because the longer you wait to start, the longer it'll take for it actually to succeed.
Not only that, but especially when you start from a lower angle, like a lower quality of stuff, you actually appreciate as you grow more.
You do. You really do. You can't say, oh, as soon as I get that $2,000 camera, that's when I'm going to do it. No, you have, more than likely you have a cell phone in your pocket with a camera on it.
Yeah.
If that's all you get, go for it. Does it have to be audio only? Sure. Or does it have to be whatever? If it's filming, we're talking about podcasting.
Yeah,
so.
we're talking about any dream, really. But
Yes.
we're going to focus more on podcasting because it is a journey we're going through now.
Personally going through. But it still applies to anything.
Oh yeah, you have to realize that when we started out, we had a camera with a crappy battery. A couple of our episodes, we didn't even know it wasn't filming.
Exactly.
We had audio only purely because we looked at the camera and it was just no. Yeah. There's been times where the mic just decided not to record or delete everything.
Yeah, we had that too. That was fun. That was fun.
So it's a process and it's a journey, but like right now, we get to laugh at it.
Yes. The journey is a great story later on. You just have to push through and keep at it. Let's go over to number 3. It's going to be a little bit of a long one here. Don't let your friends, family, or anyone else negatively stand in your way. They won't always understand what and why you're doing it. But don't let that stop you, and don't let your own negative thoughts stand in your way either.
Yes. You can't be your own obstacle, first off. Because if you're telling yourself every day, like, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this, this is a waste of time, then you're going to feel like you're wasting your time. And if it's something you really want to do, you gotta stop. Just stop.
It's easy to be your own worst enemy in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it's also easy to let other people be your worst enemy as well.
It's easy for them to put thoughts into your head.
Yes, because not everyone, again, they're not going to understand what you want to do, no matter what it is. Like at the beginning, it's like, hey, you want to be an actor? You pursue it. You have to go after that. And now everybody's going to say, oh, you're crazy trying to go out to California to be an actor. There's no way it'll ever work out.
And YouTube, I don't understand the whole YouTube thing. It's like no one gets anywhere. You're just going to be in a room and that's going to be it. Like you're just going to be talking to yourself for the rest of your life. And it's just like, no, that's not quite how it works. There's too much evidence.
No, there's lots of people who do well on YouTube or podcast services or wherever it is, but YouTube, of course, is the big one at the moment.
Yeah. But when it comes down to it, people can't fully grasp how you feel. They can't feel why you're passionate about something. And maybe it's because they've had passions themselves that they've tried to go after and it hasn't gone well for them. Or maybe they just don't see it as a real job. I've heard that so many times in my life.
That's a job. That's been used so often.
When I was a makeup artist, that I got that told to me so much is, oh, that's not a real job. You need to get a real job. And it's just,
you know how many real jobs there aren't, but somehow people seem to make money at them.
Yeah.
Between either that or gaming these
Yes.
days, that's a legit thing. You can make money. Podcasting, there's lots of things out there that aren't real jobs, but people make a pretty good living now.
Yeah. And they're definitely never going to understand it, especially when you're in your beginning stages.
Oh, no.
When sometimes even you're looking at it going like, are we moving? Are we going anywhere? But it's the big picture, and that helps.
We're talking about moving or going anywhere. Subscribe to the channel, please. The next one. Don't be afraid to fail and start again, because it will happen more than likely. You truly have to get back on that horse.
And you have some experience with
A
this.
smidge amount of experience. This isn't my first YouTube channel, or my second YouTube channel.
Third time's the charm.
The first one was Hot Sour Sparkles. There's like 300 and something videos on that channel. of me making a fool of myself, drinking hot shots and stuff. That was a fun time. And then there's another ones that I don't think have much on them at the moment because I took the videos off. So, but they were some echo channels, and that was fun, even though it was short-lived.
Well, it still gave you time to learn the camera. Still brought you your confidence up about being in front of everything else.
So
just coming up with ideas, coming up with names, building your logos, editing videos. You gained so much knowledge from 2 channels. So.
Oh, most definitely. Over the few years that I've been off and on doing this, I've learned quite a bit on what to do and how to do it. Yeah. Even the microphone's a new addition, at least to this particular podcast, so that's nice.
Yes. It's also, to go along with that though, is as far as the whole failing and starting again, you have to, like you said, get back up on that horse. You also have to realize that sometimes those failures can be really deep. Sometimes it's like, nope, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. And other times it's just small little things, just like the phone, the camera not working, the
Yes.
mic. It's like, when we went through those things, it was, okay, so we either scrap that entire thing, or we just redo it real quick and put it up and hope it still goes.
Either we refilm, or in our case now, we have a camera and a microphone, and the camera has audio on it as well. So if one fails, we have the other. Now, the camera's audio, not great. But either you refilm something that rehashing stuff, not fun. Or you use the crappy audio, try to prove it the best you can, and it'll just unfortunately be not the best episode. But you have to do what you have to do, and you have to move forward with that.
Yeah, you look at it as a better, you have to be positive about it. And it's like, oh, that positive word, positive, be positive.
You have to be.
It's like, but that's the thing, is either you can go, this sucks, well, I guess I'm done, or you can look around and be like, okay, what can I do with the stuff I have?
Exactly. You got to make they say, take lemons and make lemonade, or whatever it is. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Which is the weird thing that they proved out that life never gave us lemons. People did. People gave us lemons.
More times than not. All right, moving to the next one. Be patient. It won't happen overnight, or a week, or maybe even a year. It will take time and hard work. More than anyone will ever realize. Yeah, you have to be patient with something like this, or really anything, but especially podcasting. This type of stuff takes time. Some people get really lucky and it's overnight success, and other people work at it for years and it takes time.
Some people have cute little fuzzy animals that get to bounce around and everyone's like click, 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 click. And then there's people who discuss the Mothman.
The Mothman. Yeah. There's a Mothman.
Yes. And true crime's really popular right now too.
Yeah. True crimes, and people who, I've seen some people who will express some political things, and that jumps up real high too.
Then there's also the people who are specifically at it to get the negative views. Like, they're just outlandish on purpose.
Yeah. All those things will work. Not really what we're going for here.
No.
We're in it for the long haul, and a long haul it seems going to be.
And that's the thing, is that it has been over 6 months now, so over half a year, or just over half a year.
Has it? Well, let's put it this way. This is we just filmed our 26th episode. Translate that into weeks. That's how many months we've been doing it.
Well, I meant just in the planning stages, everything.
Yes, with everything. We've been doing it since late September into August.
Yes.
I think it'll still even so.
So we're hitting that half a year mark.
Yes, we're getting close to half a year.
Yeah. And we have 21 subscribers. So
22.
Oh, 22.
22.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
22.
I'm sorry, 22nd person.
So we're reminding you once again, go subscribe, please.
This is not Pimpcast.
It has to be a little bit.
But anyways, no. We've been through a lot in just the short time that we started, and we really haven't hit quite that sweet spot where it's just out. Where we can just go, okay, we see the progress right out. It's been a slow and steady build.
Yes, it has.
And Twilight Zone has surprised us.
It has. It really has. So, with the last part of this, it will take more. I mean, it will hard work, more than anyone will ever realize. Until someone does what you do, they don't really realize how much work it takes when it comes to like this podcast. I've had two separate people who've briefly been on some episodes here and there, who they very quickly realized, oh, this actually takes a while. This isn't, I just sit down and talk real quick and it's done. There it is. This actually takes a lot of time. It takes preparation, and then it takes the filming, and then it takes there's a lot more to it than what the normal average person would think.
Going back to how I said we had 4 people, the first meeting that we had, we were going to just stop by at the cafe, take an hour, do some talking. I think we were there for what, 2 hours or so.
We were there for a while, which immediately people didn't like very much.
Oh yeah. Like, they thought it was just going to be a quick thing, and it wasn't. We had to go over names. We had to go over what we wanted it to be, colors, avatars, everything we possibly could come up with.
Small little thing. The other day, we sat down and talked about colors for like 3 hours. One color for 3 hours.
Yes.
It was like, oh my god, that time has really flown by. It's crazy.
We were coming up with things, and it snowballed to where half the time we spent was talking about what color we wanted the new shows to be.
Yeah, some things. So yes.
It is a process. You have to be able to work with people, and if it's just by yourself, you have to be able to work with your own time schedule. Like, whatever little bit you can fit in. For us, we sometimes have to change when we film, just on the fly. Sometimes we have to figure things out that same day, which that in itself is a process.
That it is. So, be patient. Whatever you're doing, acting, starting a food truck, whatever it is, teaching anything, being a singer, whatever it is, it's going to take time.
I love whoever came up with noodle trucks. You guys are amazing. Noodle trucks, taco trucks.
So, and the last one, the very last one we're going to throw out here today is, last and most importantly, you have to stop making excuses. Either saying, I'm too old, too young, too poor, it's too late, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm afraid, I'm not good enough. They're all excuses.
Stop it.
And it's easy, so easy to make excuses.
It is, and it's not just about like the big dreams. It's about small goals too. If there's a hobby that you like me, I love like watching dance and stuff like that. But I keep telling I don't think I could ever really get into dance, I'm getting kind of old, or I'm not flexible enough. And it's like, I keep telling myself these things instead of just going out and doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I know someone else who's probably just a little bit older than you who's doing something very similar.
She's also been in it a long time, hasn't she?
Not really. No, she's not.
Oh, really?
No.
That's cool.
No.
I didn't know that. But no, it's small goals too. It could be exercise. It could be as changing your career too. Changing your career is a major one.
Yes, that's difficult. Yes, picking up hobbies. I mean, just down to learning instruments. I waited till I was 31 before I started learning the cello.
I still haven't picked mine up.
And apparently
my excuse is that I'm broke.
Apparently you need to pick up a fiddle and you need to get into dance. These are the things we've determined.
I'm going to fiddle and dance.
Yeah. So there's just excuses. A million excuses for a million little things.
And it's all easier said than done. We know that. That's one of the main things that people come back at anybody who tries to help them, tries to give them advice, is it's easier said than done.
And it is. It really is.
It really is. And we know that, but that's why we're telling you. We're telling you guys so that you can get it into your heads that it is easier said than done, but, might as well do it instead of say it.
Yes, yes, you have to do it. And that's also with this, we're giving our examples personally of what we're doing. We are also in the process. I've been in the process for a while, but I'm in the process, and it takes time, it takes patience, it takes determination.
There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into people's dreams that other people can't see or grasp. A 15-minute podcast can take up to 2 hours to 2 days just to make. And people don't grasp that. They just see it as a video thrown on a channel, and that's it.
Yeah, it can be amazing how long something short can take, according to what's in it. If there's pictures or there's any type of graphics. If there's not, it still doesn't matter. How much prep, how much homework did you need to do to get the information that you needed to put out there?
Literally spent way too much time learning about the Mothman the other day. So.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time learning about the Mothman. That was an episode to itself. But that took time to research and figure things out, more than the 20-minute episode we put out.
Oh, yeah. So it's just all about how much are you wanting it? How much are you willing to put into what you want to do as your passion, as your dream? And I hope that you're willing to put in your all.
Yeah, because there's no better time to start than now. No matter what it is, it's right now. Nothing would make me happier than whoever watches this immediately after goes and says, this is the thing I want to do, and pursue it. Oh, I'd love to learn dance. Go sign up for a dance class. Oh, I'd love to learn an instrument. Go sign up for an instrument. Any type of instrument class. Oh, I want to open a food truck. Start researching that.
Yeah. Even if it's not instantaneous. Oh, I don't have the money right now. Then build a plan. Build it. Hey, if I save this little bit, like every check or so, then by this date I'll have it. But until then, I can research how this works, how to do it. Just anything. Just start with anything. Watch YouTube videos. There's millions of people out there who are willing to help, and for free even.
Yes, they're free.
Yeah.
So, start now. You have everything you need. I guarantee it. Yeah, money's the biggest issue generally when most people are starting anything. But I'm pretty sure if you're watching YouTube, you've got something, you can do something about it. You can work your way there. You can always save a little money here, save a little money there. Oh, you get coffee every morning at this place. Well, maybe don't do that. Put that money aside and buy a big thing bulk and make it at home. Or just, maybe you don't need that coffee that much. There's always something that you can be doing to pursue what you actually want to do. And for us, mainly it's a career change.
Yeah.
We're really trying.
It's even if what you want to do isn't the main goal. Like, even if, maybe podcasting or whatever isn't your biggest dream, but it's going to take you places. It's going to get you somewhere. Like, for us, it's mainly, like, yes, podcasting is fun. It's a interesting career. It's a good, fun thing to do. But the main point of it is just freedom. Being able to choose how we want to work, how we want to run the system, not being told how our time is going to be managed by other people is one of the biggest things. And maybe to you guys, it's not podcasting, it's something else that you can do to get out of your current position.
Because the typical 9 to 5 or whatever the schedule is that someone else plans for you, not necessarily what you want to do.
There's also the big thing of make sure that whatever you want to do is your dream.
Yeah.
Like, it's personal to you. It's your life. You're the one breathing. You're the one moving this body. You're the one just in control of your little situation. So for someone to tell you what you have to be is not fair of them, and it should not be expected of you to follow that.
Nope. Do what makes you happy. Pursue your own dream of the thing that you actually want to do.
I think don't listen to anyone who tries to tell you otherwise.
No, don't do that. That's a bad thing. So, I think that concludes this episode. It's running somewhere closer, I think, to 25 minutes than 15, our typical. But I think it went pretty well. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Leave some comments down below, like the video, and subscribe to the channel because we would still appreciate that for the third time. As always, you can reach me at Stars Untraveled, Amanda at KZ Pup, the show at Beyond Our Focus, practically anywhere. So, anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Till next time, long days and pleasant nights.